Durga Puja, why is it being celebrated? And what are the lessons for entrepreneurs and women professionals? Hi, this is Neeti Keswani, and you're watching Luxury Unplugged podcast. Durga Puja lessons for entrepreneurs and women professionals. Why is Durga Puja being celebrated? What is the relevance in today's world? Now, Durga Puja is one of the India's biggest festivals full of devotion, colors, lights, and community. But beyond the celebrations, there is an important question. Why should we celebrate it today? What is the message and lessons for business leaders and women professionals? Now, these 9 days called Navratri are dedicated to nine forms of Durga, as we all know. But each day of Durga Puja represents a step in our journey of leaving fear and moving towards courage, being clear about our goals, releasing confusion and being clear. So it's a movement, it's a journey from confusion to clarity, from limitations to growth. Day 1 to 3 is about awakening strength. It's about discipline. It's about building leadership. It's about decision making skills. It's about cultivating courage. And then, as you have built the courage in the first 3 days, then you move on to day 4 to 6, which is about facing challenges with courage, preparing for risks, making bold moves. And day 7 to 9 is about gaining wisdom, peace, and fulfillment, aligning them with your long term goals. On the 10th day, when Ma Durga actually achieved victory over Mahishasur, that was a time that victory was celebrated even in terms of winning over darkness, because darkness can never overpower light. Now, what is the luxury connection for leaders? What is the spiritual connection for leaders? What is the message for business leaders? You see, at Luxury Unplugged podcast, we are often discussing how true luxury is not just about money, it's not just about material things, it is about your inner richness. And Durga Puja teaches us just that beautifully, because it's about luxury of clarity. It's about knowing your true path and your purpose. It's about luxury of courage. It's about facing fears with calm and confidence. As we are celebrating Durga Puja, Navratri, this festive time, we have to think beyond the songs around Durga Puja. We have to think about the relevance so that we are able to pass it on to the generations ahead who are sometimes clueless about why do we celebrate a certain festival. Also, we have to find the relevance of these festivities in terms of our business, because our ancient texts like Bhagavad Gita and texts about me and stories around that, Mahabharat, all of these have a lot of relevance in today's world also, in terms of what they offer as amazing, ready to use ideas, solutions to challenges, if only we are willing to go through them and understand the real importance behind them, and not just leave them to bhajans and songs and just do blind meditation without understanding the relevance of our angels, our goddesses. So, now let's get back to the luxury of what all emotions or what all alignment can we get through in Durga Puja. So, in terms of luxury of alignment, living a life that matches your highest potential is possible when we align with the goddess, with our message, with our business goals, and we are able to discuss it with the peers in a confident way. This courage comes to us when we are completely moving ahead in terms of faith. This faith comes from practicing meditation, some sort of alignment with the high above. Now, the luxury of transformation is the next obvious step, because you become the best version of yourself. When you're on the path of what you want to be, when you're taking steps towards it every single day, and you are taking all those steps with faith, perhaps belief in Durga Ma, then you are already on the process of transformation. That luxury of transformation is yours. So every day, Durga Puja is a step towards empowerment. Just like are getting inspired every day through this podcast, because we talk about inner strength, we talk about removing limiting beliefs, we're talking about reconnecting. These messages about spirituality are equally important. It is about a journey worth celebrating. And all of this information is available to us through our ancient texts. So we just have to literally understand, do a Google search perhaps. Why do we celebrate? And if you do not want to do that, then watch this video again to understand the relevance of Durga Puja is not about honoring the goddess outside, it is about awakening the power within you. And that is the essence of conscious luxury. It is about living with confidence, clarity, and purpose during challenges. This Navratri, celebrate Durga Puja not just as a festival, but as your 9-day journey of growth, leadership, and victory. Let Durga Puja inspire you to embrace courage, clarity, and transformation in your career, in your life, and in your business. Happy Navratri.